Hello, my name is GregTech, and welcome back to our GregTech New Horizons Season 3. I am just coming back from our mica vein. I wanted to get some more of the kyanite stuff because it is a pretty good source of the alumina, and I'm going to need a bunch of it. While we are upgrading our blast furnace to the next tier of coil, and then eventually we'll be able to smelt just regular aluminum dust instead of the alumina. But before we get there, yeah, I just need a decent source. I could go get clay. There's a bunch of clay up there, but to be honest, just mining out the mica vein it's just easier, and plus we get tin from it as well, so kind of like a bonus there. All right, throw that in there. Yeah, I'll throw the acid right in there. We don't need a whole bunch of mica yet. We will need it, but not quite. Ooh, our things are full. Right, cool. I like keeping one cobblestone in there, so it like refills my hotbar with cobblestone for building. All right, so cool. That is running now, and then we will process that down to get the dust so we can smelt that. Now there should be, yeah. I don't know why I did it that way, but I didn't really take a look. Because we are only producing 2 amps of MV. So that's the 4 LV is 1 amp, and then we have another amp there. Yeah, probably should just I'll do one at a time. I'm working towards more power gen. So I don't want to accidentally void stuff. It is 60 seconds. We could probably do 2 without it running out, but yeah, I'm just being a little overly cautious with that. Alright, there we go. Okay, so today I also need that. There's like a never ends what we actually need to what we need to do. There's always something. I think probably getting another combustion generator. I hope it doesn't cause pollution. I mean, it doesn't produce that much pollution. It's really like you really need to be producing a lot, but I'm a little worried with our blast furnace running as well. But there's not much I can really do about it at this point, because it's I can't spread the base out too far yet. Like, where is I? Oh, I put that right on the edge. Yeah, it's not, to be honest, I know everyone, you know, back in the day it was don't build multi-blocks over chunk borders, and it's really for things could explode. Like, for example, if you had a boiler and the only part of it was chunk loaded, you could have issues when it like loaded in and filled with water and exploded kind of thing. But I really didn't have any issues with that. It does make chunk loading easier if you have it all in one chunk, but I really don't go out of my way for that. So, We could actually, if pollution starts becoming a problem, we could always move this over. It's right on the border, so it'd be filling that chunk. Obviously, it still spills over. But like even in this chunk, we could go out that way and build them in that chunk. But unfortunately, until we get at least the next tier, I don't think that is going to work very well. All right. Yeah, we do get a lot of silicon dioxide, which I can process down. I haven't done it yet. Obviously, we can electrolyze that to... Can't you electrolyze it? I thought you could electrolyze... Oh, interesting. I thought you could... Ah, that's what it is. It's a blast furnace recipe. I thought you could electrolyze it down into silicon and oxygen, but apparently you can't. I feel like back in the day you could, but it has been... It probably changed when the silicon processing chain went in. All right, so now we actually have... Yeah, it's down to 40 seconds. Again, though, it is taking 456 EU per tick. So I just, until I get this next combustion generator, which will make that, it'll help. Yeah, so that's dropping. So I just don't want to push it. But I do plan on getting 3 combustion generators total. And then we have the 4 LV ones. So that is a full amp of HV. Also, where is... Where's the line? I was thinking we could even move this, but I don't want to have it too far because of the loss with the cables. Unfortunately, there isn't an easy lossless cable for MV like there was the redstone alloy, which actually had 0 loss in LV. Unfortunately, that does not exist for MV. There are the superconductors. So if we did the superconductor wires, and a single wire does handle 4 amps, which is convenient, but boy, is that is expensive early game. Every 3 wires is a pump. I do like that space-time recipe. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, that is just crazy expensive at this point. I feel like almost, I know it gets like better. Gets more efficient. Like the UMV recipe, you do 33 per pump, whereas the UMV is only the 1. I feel like it almost should be like reversed, but I know it's like a balancing thing for early game. If you could just do lossless wires everywhere, well, you wouldn't have to worry about that. All right, so let me get to smelting up this aluminum, and we will... Yeah. Is it 5? Or is it... It's 10. I couldn't remember. How much is this? This is about 20, if I remember, it's like 21 aluminum or something. 8, 16, 17, 18. Oh, it's actually quite a bit. That's almost like 30 things of aluminum. Yeah. All right. Anyway, I got some processing to do. We'll come back. Okay, just crafting up one of these. And I don't have the aluminum yet for the rest of the parts, but I wanted to get this up so I can get it. Oh, I forgot. Grab some cable. Actually, I'm going to have to switch this out. Yeah, let's do annealed. I have... No, that's regular copper. I don't want regular copper. Oh, right. I totally did those pipes, didn't I? I didn't do the fluid conduits. Whoops. I've forgotten I had done that. Oh, well. We got some fluid conduits if we need them. But I do need to change this. Otherwise, it's gonna... If these all turn at the same time, they will burn down. All right, so I'm gonna have a third one here. So 1, 2, so this is gonna be a third. Maybe I should do... I will block that off if I do that. Oh well. If I change my mind, we'll do that. Alright. So that. Alright, so then this will be a 2. And then finally a 1. Dang, steam pipes. All right, there we go. So we got two of the MV combustion generators going into there. I do actually need a couple. I want to do some more batteries as well. Let's see. They are 6, 4, 3. So if I want 4 more, I need 12. Actually, I need 1 more. Yeah. Actually, I think I put too much lead in there. Okay. So we're going to do the, like I said, I'm going to do the just some more batteries just to have a little bit bigger buffer. I like having decent sized buffer just so I don't like lose materials. Let's do 1 more. All right, so there we go. Now it's dropping. Obviously you can see it dropping down, what, 3,000 EU per second or so. But just adding 1 more is making that much, much easier to smelt. That one dropping? Oh, that one's slightly dropping as well. Interesting. It's probably because this is outputting 4 amps. But with the cable loss, it's actually losing a little bit by the time it gets to this one. And then this one outputs. It really, yeah. Having it however many blocks, unfortunately, does kind of do a number on the power. I wonder if... Yeah, that's very, very slightly going down, isn't it? But I think we can actually get a couple ingots before we start running into issues. I wonder if replacing, as we know, like the MV superconductors are like super expensive, but I'm almost wondering if just doing a couple, so we have lossless cable, maybe doing maybe like 9, so like 3 electric pumps. I actually don't know what the... Oh, I don't have a vacuum freezer yet. Can't do that yet. All right, jumping the gun. Yeah, unfortunately we can't get the superconductor because I have no way to freeze it yet. All right, so I probably should, and we can't even smelt it yet. All right, so jumping the gun there, but yeah, I can't have it running permanently, as we can see, because one, I need one more combustion generator, and two, it's losing power. Eventually, this is going to run out, I think. All right, well, let me continue smelting up aluminum and get a third combustion generator there. And then I think we need a chemical bath, if I remember, for Canthal. It has to be done in a, yeah, MV chemical bath. But I do believe we can smelt this now. So I need, oh, what do we need? Is it 2? I need 128 Canthal. So that's going to take some time as well. And yeah, we're going to need a bunch of chrome, aluminum. I'm going to need more chrome as well. All right, so if anyone has played GregTech New Horizons, you know upgrading the coils on the blast furnace is quite resource intensive, at least when you first start getting going. Yeah, I'm going to need a whole bunch more chrome. So if I need 128, that means we need... I'm going to need 43 chrome. And I only have like 6 or something like that. Oh, I have 4. All right. Yeah, I'm going to need a whole bunch more chrome, which means I'm going to need ruby. So back to the mines I go. But actually, maybe now is the time I should get a miner up. Should we do that? Now, oh, I can't do that yet. We can do that. I think I have all that. Didn't we get flawless emeralds? Oh, we do. We have 11 flawless. I just left them in there, so they weren't clogging up a chest somewhere. All right, so maybe a miner. We should get a good miner. I was kind of hoping we could do that one, because as you can see, it's quite a bit bigger. What, 50% bigger? And it only takes the thing. You know, I could just hold off on that. All right, let me figure out what I want to do, because we could actually just use our... Wanted to click on that. All right, eye vendor, chrome, stainless steel. This one. No, it's this one. All right, yeah, let me think about what I want to do here. Okay, so we've had a little minor kind of major problem in our base, and yeah, the whole thing's like blowing up. Yeah. So, if you've ever seen a GregTech New Horizons base blow up, this is the pollution. What I think it was one of the cabling set on fire, and that set off a chain reaction is what I think happened. There we go. You can kind of see. Yeah, oh, we got more fires over there, so that might actually blow up as well. Oh, and we got poison from the pollution. Yeah, I'm assuming the combustion generators is what did it, but unfortunately, we're gonna have to reload a backup here. As fun as this would be trying to fix, I have a whole hole in the side of my base. And like half my machines have gone. Alright, I just kind of wanted to show what we're looking at before I do a backup. Also, the pollution has killed all the plants. You can see, like, it's turned the grass brown, killed those, or turned them brown, and yeah, turned the leaves brown and everything. So you can see what the effects of severe pollution do. It's interesting. Yeah, serious pollution. Okay, we are back. Now, what I had just done, I was running the blast furnace, and I was running our advanced electrolyzer. So I was running two things at once. So it must have been a cable burning, which set a fire, and then that spread to something. But I'm not entirely sure what it was. So we have the 4 batteries. So this can output 4 amps. This is only going to take 1. I did notice when I had both running, the electrolyzer turned off. Like it wasn't getting enough power, which that's not surprising because I only have 4 batteries, which is something I wanted to do. I'm really actually not... I'm not actually sure what caused the explosion, to be honest. That's 2. Was it this? All this stuff was gone. A couple of these things over here were. So it had to have been something over here. It might have been this cable. Because that'll get 1 amp. That'll get... These were running as well. Because I realized these weren't turning on. So I think maybe that... I bet you that's what it was. Yeah, this cable right here can actually handle... If all this stuff turns on, it's going to get 1 amp, 2 amp, 3 amp. So that. And then that would have probably set that off. And then that set everything else off. So that actually needs to be a 4 amp cable. But thank goodness for... thank goodness for backups, because that would have been... Why am I in this chest? What did I just say I needed? Annealed copper. Yeah, that would have been like world ending. An explosion that big. Not quite as bad when you destroy all your AE drives, but that probably would have set me back so many Like, I don't even know how I would have recovered from that, actually. It took out all our steam turbines, so I couldn't run any of the machines or anything. I totally forgot to cover them in rubber. All right, so yeah, I think that's what it was, because it wouldn't be these. This is going to be 2 amps at most, 4 amps, 4 amps. That can only handle 1 amp going up that way, and that's only 1 amp. So yeah, the only thing it could possibly be would be that cable that needs to be switched to that. I'm not going to say it, but yeah. All right. I think we're good now. I need to refix my hydrogen. We could probably do... We'll do... To make this foolproof, since the round robin doesn't work ideally, like you can see, it's... I was kind of hoping it would... I wonder if I did... I mean, if I really wanted to do it, I would just do... I would fill these with full stack. I have a feeling, since these pull 4 at a time, I think, without the speed upgrades. I wonder if... I don't know. Well, it's working. Alright, we're producing our fuel, we're producing our light fuel. And we got our combustion generators chugging along. Alright, I do need more batteries in there, though. Did we get that finished? I needed 12 of those. And annealed copper, and a whole bunch of molten polyethylene, I believe. Alright, unfortunately that kind of set me back actual real life time. So, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a... I've like completely forgotten what I was working towards. I was going to work towards this, but I needed to do the circuits first. I don't think there's any reason to get that one. Yeah, and then the multi-block is EV. We're quite far away from that. Also, that recipe has changed. I don't remember that requiring tungsten gears. I feel like that was tungsten steel. I don't ever remember seeing like that gear. Iridium gear? Yeah, that's rhodium plated. Mysterious crystal. Yeah, I think that's added, I think. Void miner yet? Alright, I am just turning this back on. I'm not pushing our system yet. I've gone ahead and crafted up. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to be an issue because we don't have enough batteries. So I've gone ahead and crafted up 4 more batteries. And as you can see now, it's running because it's outputting enough amps. We're not producing enough power. I am working on it, especially now with the the blast furnace running. We're not producing enough power to do 2 MV machines down here. I think my electrolyzer is running and the blast furnace, but yeah, I swear I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm gonna do more combustion generators. I really should also think about getting the portal scanner, because we're right around that, but I need to lithium battery, and I need to get some HV circuits, which we're basically at. If I start going for the miner, the HV miner, then we're going to need those circuits. And I also need more of these, because fortunately this ethylene quest, which locks the advanced circuits quest, or it locks something, I can't remember, in the next, yeah, molten plastic. The HV is locked behind that, which is locked behind holding 64 things, and I just don't have 64 empty cells, so I'm getting those, and we'll do that. But I think, yeah, I think we're good now. We got that sorted. Unfortunately, that I did have to restore a backup and everything, so it kind of put me back a little bit today, so I didn't get a whole bunch done. But yeah, I think the HV miner is what I want next, so I can use it to get the chrome that we're going to need for the Canthal to upgrade our thing. So I think that's a good goal for next episode. Anyway, that's going to be for today, so thanks for watching, and have a good one.